Hello everyone, today I want to explain on the process for AEM upgrade to 6.5 version. I'll also demo to you on the step to upgrade from 6.3 version to 6.5 version. Okay, so there are some reasons for AEM upgrade. Let me change the pointer. It can be because of the compliance, because Adobe has a rule that the latest 2 version will no longer be supported if the new version come up. So currently the latest version is 6.5, and later if 6.6 release, 6.3 will no longer be supported by Adobe. And then another reason to do the AEM upgrade is because of the new feature. So in 6.5 there are some new feature, and there is feature for connecting the DAM. So between AEM account, the DAM can be connected, and then there is also integration with Adobe Stock. There is feature also for SPA editor, and it's also support for headless CMS, where you can export your experience fragment as a JSON to another system, and some other features in 6.5. In 6.5, the security also improved. So by doing the upgrade, you also actually improving the security of your AEM. So I will put this reference. You can check further the details of the new AEM 6.5 features from this link. I will put in the description later. Okay, and then the overview of AEM upgrade. So first you might need to do your planning for your upgrade. Plan for your project, and then plan for author training, because there are some authoring will changes after your upgrade. Prepare a test plan, identify also if your current architecture can support after upgrade. Maybe check also your infra, is it sufficient, the memory. You might need to do also performance testing to check after the upgrade, is it sufficient memory or not, and so on. So you can also do level of effort estimation using the pattern detector. And then you might need to, for development and QA, you might need to create dedicated code branch, and then update your customization, overlay, and so on. And then pre-upgrade maintenance, you might need to back up your old instance, and then run some other script like a compaction. It's also recommended to run it before you upgrade, so it can clear your revision, old revision, and also reducing your disk utilization, so releasing the space for your disk. And then during the upgrade, you might start from your author instance first, and then when you do the upgrade in your published instance, you might need to isolate from your load balancer. Or you can do the upgrade by creating new server, and then during the go live you can point your load balancer to the new server. Or you can also create like another AEM instance inside the same server, so you can access using different port, and then during go live you can switch the port. That also doable. And then post upgrade, you might analyze your log files if there is any issue coming up, and then troubleshoot the issue when issue happen. Okay, there are 3 approach actually for AEM upgrade. The first approach is in place upgrade. It is upgrading from the existing version. This sample I will use 6.3 version and upgrade to 6.5. So for in place, you don't need any content migration, and because you upgrading from the existing, and there is no risk also of forgetting things because you upgrade the whole thing. User and group will remain intact, will be there. and the revision history is preserved. That's the pro if using in place upgrade. But the cons is you might bring a lot of unwanted content if you're using in place, and it's more complex. Why? Because when issue come up, you might not know from where the issue is. So because you upgrade the whole thing, so when one thing breaking, it can break the whole thing. So it's harder to troubleshoot which code that or which configuration that causing the issue if you are using in place. And you also lost the opportunity to remove the content. If using fresh install is actually installing from scratch, and you migrate the content and configuration from your old AEM to the new install AEM. It is a fresh start, the pro for the fresh install, and it is also less complex because you create the fresh and then you migrate everything there. But the cons is if your content is big, I had experience that my content is around 100, few hundred gigabytes. So to migrate and to package them is taking a lot of time. That's the cons of fresh install, and you might also forget to migrate some of the content or the configuration. User and group also need to be recreated if you are using fresh install approach, and the content revision history is lost. So there is the third method, actually the hybrid method. Basically, it is performing in-place upgrade only for the content, and you need to remove all your configuration, your component, your templates, all configuration for your config manager, for your bundles, and so on, and then perform the in-place upgrade only for the content. So you don't need to do any content migration. So that's the cons of hybrid approach, and it is a best approach if your in-place upgrade doesn't work. So I had also experience after doing the in-place upgrade, the AEM is not up, so we cannot access the sites, and we don't know like that issue is coming from which configuration or which code, because in-place upgrade is complex. So what we do is we remove all our configuration and just upgrade the content. After that, we install back our configuration, our code one by one, and we can sort out the issue from there. The cons is all the configuration, all your component template need to be installed if using hybrid. But I see this option is the best option if the in-place upgrade doesn't work. Fresh install is actually not that recommended, because moving the content is actually a painful exercise unless you only have a small size of content. Okay, the pattern detector is a feature actually from AEM. Before you do the upgrade, you can detect the areas that will be affected or overridden by the upgrade. So this pattern detector is like a package. It's a package that you can install in Package Manager, and then after you install this pattern detector package, you can download the report to know what is the impact of your upgrade. So I also will put this reference later. I already opened in my browser here. So after you download this package, you might need to log in later to your Adobe Console and install using Package Manager to set up the pattern detector, and you can go to your config manager and download the pattern detector from here. So this drop down will come up after you install the package for pattern detector. Okay, now I will demo to you on how to do the in-place upgrade. So I have put the step here. It's actually pretty simple. So to perform in-place upgrade, first you need to transfer your AEM 6.5 jar to your AEM folder. Same level with CRX Quick Start folder. So I already have my 6.5 jar file, and I will transfer here. This is my 6.3 folder. Yeah, so I will transfer here. It might take time. I will pause first and I will come back later.
A few moments later.
Okay, the transfer file is completed, so it's already transferred to my server. If we SSH to our server, this is the folder. So I can see that the file is already here now. It's still not full access, full mode. I will just change the mode first. I'll change the mode to 777. Just give full access, and then I think I will just change the owner as well to root. Easier that way. Sometimes got issue if we don't change to root. Okay. Now I will the next step. So after transferring your file, you might need to unpack your 6.5 jar using this command java jar, the jar name, and unpack. So let's do that. Java jar, and then the 6.5 jar, and then unpack. So what this command do is actually unpacking this jar, and it will replace the current CRX quick start. Okay, this also will take some time. Again, I will pause the video and I will come back after it is completed. I think we are missing one step here, so it shouldn't be this fast. So what we need to do is actually we need to also delete this, the old jar. Yeah, we need to remove this old jar. Okay, I think I will remove this jar. Okay, now it's gone. After we remove the old jar, let's run the unpack command again. Okay, it is done. So let's go to our CRX quick start and go to our bin folder. Okay, now this is our quick start. Okay, so we already in this step I added this just now, delete the old jar file and unpack, and then navigate to the bin folder, and we need to run the quick start because the quick start will configure our AM 6.5 instance, and we can also increase the memory in this quick start so that the quick start can run faster. The quick start will take some time, and if you increase the memory, of course the quick start will run faster. It also depends on how big your content in your AEM. So the quick start is actually traversing the nodes and yeah, doing the upgrade, configure your AEM 6.5. So let's run this quick start script. Okay, it might take some time for this quick start to run. I'll pause the video first and we'll come back later.
A few moments later.
The quick start is already completed, so we can go back to our AEM, and if we go to welcome.html, we can verify that our version is already updated to 6.5. Okay, if you want to start again later after you stop, you can use the normal start script because this quick start is only needed when you first configure and when you first running your AM 6.5. So that's all the steps to do in place upgrade to 6.5. Hopefully this video is helpful for you, and if you find this video helpful, you can like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. God bless you.